Leadership in any democracy is a powerful position, one that guides the aspirations of millions and helps shape not just the present, but the trajectory of future generations. In India, the world's largest democracy, the conversation around leadership, political ideology, and national development is complex and frequently charged with emotion. When unpacking these topics, it is essential to look beyond surface-level rhetoric and critically engage with the underlying trends, their implications, and what they mean for the future of a nation as diverse, dynamic, and historically rich as India. Let us begin by examining the intersection of leadership and the sometimes exaggerated claims about those who hold power. Throughout modern history, there have been instances where political leaders have been elevated by their followers to a status bordering on the divine. In the case of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, certain statements, whether from impassioned supporters or circulated through political messaging, have at times described him in superhuman or even divine terms. This phenomenon is not unique to India. It echoes patterns seen in various societies where charismatic leaders inspire deep loyalty and fervor. In a democracy, such rhetoric can play multiple roles. On one hand, the leader becomes a symbol, a rallying point for collective energy, hope, and ambition. That symbolic power can unify people in times of uncertainty or inspire action towards national goals. However, there is a darker side to this elevation. When leaders are frequently described as avatars or saviors, there is a risk that critical thought and institutional checks will be set aside in favor of blind loyalty. The development of a cult of personality, where a leader's image and word become unquestionable, can threaten the very fabric of democratic accountability. An essential attribute of any well-functioning democracy is the existence of robust systems of checks and balances, transparent governance, and an active, engaged population that feels free to voice dissent and raise questions. If the culture of governance shifts towards uncritical glorification of those at the top, mechanisms designed to prevent misuse of power may weaken. History reminds us how easy it can become for meaningful debate, dissent, and even scientific discourse to be silenced if the cult of personality overshadows all else. For India's democracy, which has withstood tremendous challenges and evolved over decades, it is particularly important not to lose sight of the foundational principles: debate, accountability, and freedom of thought. One area where these dynamics come sharply into focus is in the nation's approach to science, education, and rationality. India has a remarkable tradition of scientific exploration, from the ancient mathematicians and astronomers who mapped the stars and devised the zero, to the modern scientists who have made landmark discoveries and contributed to global progress. India's institutions of higher learning, research organizations, and its vibrant ecosystem of young learners all possess the potential for even greater accomplishments. Yet, concerns sometimes emerge when political narratives blur the lines between mythology and empirical science, or when historical revisionism is promoted in ways that undermine the integrity of educational curricula. Statements extolling ancient technological marvels unsupported by rigorous evidence may find their place as cultural anecdotes, but can become problematic when presented as literal truth in contexts meant to foster scientific temper. Pseudoscience or historical inaccuracies, if normalized in academia and public discourse, threaten to erode the credibility of the nation's scientific establishment. This influence is especially impactful in the classroom. Education shapes not only knowledge, but also the way young minds approach issues, encouraging curiosity, skepticism, and problem-solving. On the world stage, India's scientific prowess is a source of both national pride and international recognition. But this reputation must be underpinned by a commitment to truth, rigor, and open inquiry. When examining the broader development trajectory, India's global image becomes a narrative of contrasts. On one hand, the country is widely acknowledged as a rising power, a vibrant democracy, a technological innovator, and an economy with tremendous potential. Its achievements in science, like the Mars orbiter mission, and in industry, such as its robust IT sector, have won admiration worldwide. On the other hand, there is concern when international observers note constraints on press freedom, increasing polarization, or restrictions on freedom of expression. These tensions, between national pride and pluralism, between enthusiastic public support for leaders and the need for institutional vigilance, between heritage and scientific rationality, are not easily resolved. Leadership, in this environment, carries a responsibility not just to console or galvanize the population, but also to ensure that progress does not come at the cost of open dialogue or credible education. The path to a truly modern nation lies in balancing tradition with innovation, passion with critical thought, unity with respect for diversity. When political leaders set the tone by promoting scientific achievements, emphasizing rationality, and welcoming informed criticism, they signal to the nation and the world that progress will be grounded in both values and evidence. Civic engagement plays an equally vital role. For a democracy to thrive, its citizens must view themselves as active participants, questioning, dialoguing, and holding their representatives to account. India's rich history of debate, from public squares to the halls of parliament, reflects a tradition that deserves to be preserved and strengthened. Policies on education, freedom of expression, and scientific research must be crafted in ways that deepen this civic culture, not weaken it. It is also worth looking to international best practices. Around the world, countries that achieve sustained growth and stature in science and industry do so by fostering academic independence, investing in research, and inculcating a scientific spirit in everyday life. Whether through transparent funding mechanisms, support for critical inquiry, or celebrating not just national heroes, but the collaborative nature of discovery, there is much to learn and adapt. In this context, India's leaders face the dual challenge of inspiring ambition, while ensuring that ambition is linked to knowledge, merit, and reason. In conclusion, concern about the idolization of any political figure, the blurring of lines between faith and reason, or the health of institutions, is not merely about the individual at the helm, but about the long-term trajectory of a nation. Leadership may provide vision, but it is the commitment to facts, open debate, and respect for diverse viewpoints that will ultimately determine the strength and resilience of any democracy. For citizens, awareness and engagement are essential. Looking beyond headlines, engaging with policies, asking questions, and advocating for both progress and justice. For institutions, independence and integrity are non-negotiable, ensuring that education, science, and governance serve the people, not the other way around. And for leaders, the greatest legacy lies not in constructing a cult of personality, but in strengthening the foundations upon which future generations will build. India, with its centuries-old legacy, youthful population, and creative vigor, stands at a crossroads. The choices made today, in how leaders are regarded, how scientific knowledge is cultivated, and how dissent is treated, will ripple forward for decades. The world is watching, as always, not just at what the country achieves, but at how these achievements are reached. Through openness, rationality, and the protection of that ever-precious flame of democracy, the responsibility is immense, but so too is the potential.